Welcome, Zettelnauts and Zettelmaidens. Welcome to another video in my Poetry of Zettelkasting series. Today I'm going to expose a feature, an extension I've built for the archive, which I'm currently calling the Idea Explorer, and we'll use it on this particular note. To start with, we have this note, and I'll execute a keyboard Maestro macro that will launch the Idea Explorer, and we'll see how this extension works. Okay. First, it flashed the name of the Zettel that we're on to make sure that we're in the correct orientation here. And then it provides a table of all of the connections to and from this particular Zettel. It also, as you can see, it provides the age, the last time it was modified, the word count for each note, and what I'm calling the link weight. And right now the table is being sorted on the link weight, so the note with the most links is at the top and the fewest at the bottom. So let's take a look at this chart in a little bit more detail. We'll see here on the connections, we have those that are inbound, outbound, bilateral, and also I've labeled the originator as a connection type here. This is the particular note we started with. The age is here, and I always find it interesting how old some of the connections are. The last modified, we can see the last modified, how many days ago. Some of these are fairly recently. I made some changes just before the video, so you can see that the Aspen Pando is 0 days since the last modified. The link weight, this first note here is a hub or a structure note on all of the science-related topics that notes that I have, and it has a word count that's quite large. I mean, it's fairly big. It's starting to get big. I might have to divide it up soon. 908 words, and 72 is the link weight. And these particular titles here, these are links. So we can select the link and go to the taxonomy of sycamores. We can see that this particular one called trees is a fairly old note. So let's take a look at it. Trees, this is a fairly old note. It's from a, this was a YouTube video called Treeline. It was produced by Patagonia, and it had all these very, very interesting parts, ideas that I scooped out of the video. This was one of the first YouTube videos that I applied the Zettelkasten method to in recording and watching the video, and then I recorded my thoughts as I watched the video. That was quite interesting. So let's switch to another series, another idea explorer. So we'll switch to another idea explorer. Oh no. Okay, and we'll launch the and we'll get our connections again. We'll take a look at this one here. This particular note or series of notes we'll see is quite old. Some of these are quite old. The originator note, this note here, is 2 years old. And what I find interesting here to look at, when I look at uses Idea Explorer, I can see inbound bilateral notes. These are notes with backlinks. These are notes that didn't have backlinks. The last modified, if I look at some of these older notes that are last modified here, I sometimes find that I can get some very interesting correlating ideas. In this particular case, I don't think so. This is yeah, this is a challenge that I had with the member of the forums, and for the life of me, I cannot remember his name. But we went back and forth about different. Maybe I have it down here in the references. No, I don't. It's failing on my part there that I don't have the reference from the particular person that I was. We were bantering back and forth about different forms of showing a knowledge graph, I guess. And that's what that one is about. But and you can see the link weights here. This particular one is 31-day challenge. This was a challenge I took, a blocking sprint. Blogged every day for a month. It's quite interesting. And I just wanted to share with you what this Idea Explorer is, show it in action, and let me show you one more thing. We can go to a particular note. Here's the one on probabilistic thinking, estimating the likelihood of a specific outcome occurring. And what we can do is from there, we can also run this again, and we get a whole new set. So this, we can see here, this particular note, wow, thinking skills is getting pretty big. I'm going to have to work on that. But you can see there's quite a number of different notes, and they have all this different information that provides particular clues, and it's helpful to steer your thinking using this Idea Explorer. So take a look in the post. It'll have the link to the repository in GitHub and take a look. Let me know. Thanks.